For 19 years, DotCom Zambia has built technology for Zambia by Zambians. Today, the story reaches a new milestone. We're going public and inviting every citizen to invest in the future we're building together. Because the future is local and it's yours to own. DotCom Zambia PLC will soon be listed on the Lusaka Securities Exchange. To get more information, visit www.dotcomzambia.com.
هل وصلت بالفعل؟ أنا على وشك النزول من الطائرة. هل نسيت الخطة مرة أخرى؟ دعني أكررها لك مرة أخرى.
Yes, that's right.
أولاً سنقوم بتسجيل الدخول إلى الفندق. لا تنسى طلب وجبة الإفطار للغد من مكتب الاستقبال. في اليوم الثاني سنذهب لتذوق المأكولات المحلية والقيام ببعض التسوق.
Dun 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 dun.
What? Speaking English the whole day doesn't drain you?
Nope.
I'm serious.
Nope, it doesn't.
I don't know why. Speaking English the whole day just... I think it's that thing...
But I can't argue in English effectively.
You see, that's the thing. It drains you.
Can you imagine
It drains you.
Can you imagine being pissed off in English?
Eish, bruh. There's just something... It drains you.
There are words that you cannot express yourself fully
Yeah.
in Chizungu.
Exactly.
You have to resort to vernac.
And also, if you're trying to offend the person on the other end, and they understand your language, it's better in your own language.
If they understand it, right?
Yeah.
Right, but then if you say it and you know they don't, it doesn't
have that weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's always better, like, if I'm on a copper belt ish, I know how to take an argument, bruh. Like a copper belt argument. The moment you just hear somebody say something about somebody's mother, it's on site.
Did you guys, when you were in school, ever have the scenario where they say, this is your mother's breast, this is your mother's breast? Did you guys ever have that?
No. And then?
Wait, God, you're laughing. That you guys never had that? So you and I are in an argument and we're about to throw hands. You'd have one guy who instigates ish, right? So he would like form a lump out of like sand, 2 lumps. And then he'll say, Kalenga, this is your mother's breast. Elson, this is your mother's breast. Whoever kicks the other person's mom's breast
kick their mom's breast.
This is how fight started. Nigga, you kick my mom's poop?
We had those where... I never shiny that. Somebody puts like sand... Like 2 guys trying to fight and somebody puts sand in your palms.
And what was the sand?
What was the logic there, Gob? Like if you...
Something like that.
Yeah, like if you slap your friend's hand, something to the effect of the same one. Like if you slap your friend's hand and the sand falls off, like if he's insulted your family or things like that.
Exactly.
Yeah. But then you would have cowards sometimes standing in front of each other.
Yes.
So you have like this referee who will get the other guy's hand and slap the other guy. He insulted your family and then the fight was from there.
Oh my God. The way people used to instigate back then.
Yeah, we had a lot of those primary school, especially. Yeah, it was like entertainment for school after Friday. Let's go watch a fight.
You guys used to like.
I remember there was a time
fights for Fridays.
Yeah,
you guys would say fights like somebody pisses you off on a Tuesday.
Yeah, save it for Friday. And the fight would not be on school grounds for obvious reasons.
What, you guys had a neutral ground?
Yeah, so there was, I was at Nkana Trust School in Kitwe. So we would walk through the streets and go to some farm area. And like, it was like a maze farm. So I'd walk through the maze and create like a little open space in the middle of somebody's farm. That was destruction, eh? Vandalism. Like break down, cut down maze and stuff. And then
to create like a little
ring sort of thing.
Fight club.
Yeah, kinda. And then people would fight and people would make bets and make money off that.
You're lying.
No, true story. This is like in grade 7, bruh.
Are you all niggas with thugs?
That would happen. I can't remember who started that thing, but I was actually involved in one fight.
You got your ass kicked, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
I see. I don't. Do you believe him?
You don't, right?
Wait,
you don't believe I could fight in primary school.
Take the mic, Gob.
You useless punks. I don't look like a fighter.
Do you believe him?
No. You can't fight for shit.
You can't fight. No.
You can't.
You look soft.
Maybe I'm just telling you, can you fight?
You know, even Virgin says I can't fight. You know what happens when my temper just blows off?
I need to record this. As you were.
You know what just happens when my temper just... And it takes a lot to get me angry. You know that. It takes a whole lot to get me angry. But when I get there, bruh, I want to tear a whole house down, burn a house down. It takes a lot to get me angry. But when I get there, it's all hell break loose.
When was the last fight that you had? With a person?
It's been years, eh? Many, many years. I mean, there's brands to protect now. So especially when I got into workforce and all, I didn't...
Here we go with this nigga.
Yeah.
It's brands to protect. No,
Yeah.
you got your ass kicked.
Not getting my ass kicked. You know what? Let's call somebody from primary school and they can attest to this.
And how are we going to know?
How are you going to know what? Who I'm calling?
Yes.
Did we plan to have this conversation? So if I call them now, they'll be like, yeah, I remember that fight.
Kalenga. Right now, I can call Ken or I can call Komba. And I say to him or them,
remember the last fight I was in?
No. You can lead a person on. Like, I can call and say, nigga, yesterday evening...
No.
You can lead somebody on.
What are you saying about our viewers? They're not smart enough to know, to discern that you're leading a person on when you're talking to them.
Well,
You would know. Like, immediately, if I called someone right now, you would know. I'm just trying to think of somebody who would back me up.
but I don't think... I do believe you got into a fire, but I don't think you won that.
I did win that.
No.
And I'll tell you why. There was a bit of martial arts training I used to do, and it put me like slightly above. Go.
Do you see how everybody's laughing at you? I wish there was a little camera. Or I do.
No,
have
I
one.
wish somebody would aggravate me right now. Piss me off.
I have one in my glasses. I'm gonna record everybody laughing at you while you're making those claims.
You know what? Piss me off right now and see I'm gonna turn this building upside down.
The building, yes.
Everybody in this room right now. I'm gonna Jackie Chan and Jet Li your asses.
I think you get pissed off like a white person.
Nah.
Do you see how in the movies when people get pissed off they start breaking shit in the house? I think that's what he does.
No. Anywho, another great episode. It's been a month and a half of us not just having our
own
episode.
Yeah. Do you want to say my tagline for me?
Which one?
We are back like Musana, another week, another episode.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Ish, man. A big shout out to Santi. He's now made hoodies.
For the Musana thing.
Yeah, for the
nice.
back like Musana thing. He's now made hoodies. Listen, bro. I went to a spot yesterday. Wait, am I recording this or not? Okay, no, I wasn't. I went to this spot yesterday, and at Stilelo. You know where that is?
Not Stalilo.
Stilelo. That's what I said.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
The amount of people that would leave their wives and girlfriends to come and take pictures was extremely disturbing.
They left their wives
and girlfriends to come and take a photo.
Be grateful. Be grateful.
I am. Mm-hmm. But it was still weird.
That they would leave their wives.
Yes. And the amount of people, and I feel like people are now trolling because they first say to me, I know you hate this question, but what do you think the next question
Where's
is?
Kaleng?
Bingo.
Yeah, I get that all the time.
I know you hate this question, but I'm like,
but sometimes I'll be in Choppies at 8 in the morning because there's the chapati from Choppies that I love so much.
Yeah.
And I'll stand by Choppies at 8 in the morning waiting to buy chapati as they open the doors and the first question I get is, so where's Elson? Like, do I sleep with this guy? Or what?
don't
But
get
then
it.
it's understandable.
I don't get it.
We come as
A couple, a pair.
one of the above, not the other. The former, not the latter.
Okay.
Yeah, so much has been happening in Zambia, around the world.
A
And
lot.
the first thing I want to talk about is where I was last week.
Where were you last week?
Thursday.
Where were you?
Quorum. I was at Quorum for the expert series, and we're demystifying the stock market. We're talking about how
Can
to
you
list.
speak slow? Speak
We're talking
slow.
about how to list a company.
Yes.
We're talking about challenges people face when listing a company. Because it's not easy. Like
Way listing the company way Kalenga.
that's where I'm going. The Lusaka Stock Exchange.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Listing a company on the Lusaka
Step by
Stock
step.
Exchange.
Right.
And we had the CEO, Mr. Nkandukaba. So we had Mr. I can't remember his name, from Zanako. He's in charge of, I think, trading or something.
Okay.
I can't remember his name. Then we had Mawano Kambeo, of course.
From .com.
.com Zambia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ish, bruh. The things he shared about how, you get a company listed on the stock market. And
Is his company listed?
so .com Zambia is going to be the first 100% Zambian-owned technology company to go public
we
through
have
an
an applause
initial
there?
initial
what's wrong with
public
you?
offering. The first tech company in Zambia. Okay.
First tech company.
First tech company in Zambia to go public through an initial public offering, IPO.
And I'm in tech.
No?
I'm in tech. And there's quite a lot of tech companies that I know that are doing incredible things.
Yes.
So the fact that will be the first,
That'll be the first.
purely 100% Zambian owned company.
So I've had a chat with him. It was
Mangala. Can you step your game up, brother?
It was an interesting conversation, convincing him to come on the podcast.
So is he going to?
He's coming. He's coming onto the podcast. We're going to sit with him, talk about .com Zambia. Bro, the things that he brought up, it makes you wonder, like, this guy is our age. Like, what are we doing with our lives, bro?
Whose age?
Your age. Like, what are we doing with our lives, bro?
I like how every time we have an age. No, but I hear you.
Dude, e-tolls, that's .com Zambia.
Yeah.
Toll
Oh, really?
gates. That's .com Zambia, bro. The toll cards. The ones that you have one.
Yes.
Remember I hooked you up with one?
You did not hook me up with one.
I
NRFA
told you where to go.
No, NRFA called me. Shout out to Zao.
So how do you think they called you?
Because they listen to the podcast.
And who do you think called? They called and I made arrangements for you?
No, she
Look,
had
just
my
because I
number.
don't toot my own horn.
She had my number. What do you mean no?
Yeah. Elson, just say thanks and we'll move on. So anyway, e-toll cards, that's .com Zambia. E-fuel, that's .com Zambia.
Wait, hold on.
Pull it.
If because I remember there was Probase in our NRFA system at some point, and then there was Neco as well at some point when it came to. So the fact that it's now .com it's pretty dope.
Dude, so the listing on Lusaka Stock Exchange.
No,
for
I would
me,
want to have a conversation.
That's a win for SMEs.
I would
It's
wanna
a
have
win
a-
for us young people.
How old is he?
I'd say we're around the same age.
I
Because
would
I
want to
know
have.
we're in primary school about the same time.
I would want to have a conversation with this guy.
No, you should. Really smart, well-spoken guy, eh? It's a conversation I know you're really going to enjoy because of the things
When is he? When is he?
We'll have him this week.
This coming week?
So for the episode right after this one, we're going to have Mawano Kambeo.
So guys, are we just going to say we're not going to have a 3-step cartel anymore?
No, it'll come later. Dude, give me a ballpark figure. How much you think .com Zambia is making per year?
Per year?
Per year.
In kwacha or in dollars?
Make it kwacha.
I would say per year, 20 million.
What?
Kwacha.
In excess. Like this year alone, they're pitted to make almost 600 million kwacha. Last year, they made 530 million kwacha.
Wait. Is this revenue?
Revenue.
Or profits?
Revenue. But still, these are big figures, regardless of whether it's revenue or profit. These are still big figures. You know what I mean? That's what I was saying. It starts making you question, like, what am I doing with my life? You know what I mean? That's a lot of money to handle, bro. makes you think hard as well.
Bruh, listen. We are sending lightning to each other over 5 kwacha.
So Mawano has been in hiding for quite a number of years, like
Why?
no interviews. He says, I just wanted to be locked up. Like, just focus on one thing for a number of years. I think it's like 8 years. He's been hiding, no interviews, nothing, just trying to make this machine work. And now he comes back, and this happens. The IPO happens. Now imagine how much more money they're going to be able to make after the IPO happens.
And after we speak about
It's also an opportunity for you and I to invest, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you look at the talking points that we got in the group?
No, but before we even get to the talking points, Brad, there's something that just messed up my mind
What messed up your mind?
a few days ago.
What messed up your mind?
Chris Rock. I think the greatest mind F for me is Chris Rock dating a white chick.
He is?
Yes, has been for 3 years now.
Are you serious?
Yes. Her name is Lake Bell. Tell me that's not a mind F.
Yes, it is, because of all the ish that he said about white people.
Exactly. I saw the video. I was like, no, this is not true. So I went verified. He is dating a white chick. He's been dating black chicks for long, but until 2022, he started dating a chick called Lake Bell.
Kanye West told us a long time ago. You know that line by Kanye West?
Which one? You gonna leave your ass for a white girl.
Yep.
Damn,
When he
girl.
get on, he gonna leave your ass for a white girl.
Well, the Netflix money.
But also, have you dated a white chick before?
No.
I had a conversation with some girl, and they're like, "Are there any differences?" Yes, yes. Very submissive. They are.
Serious?
Very, very.
More loyal?
The more loyal.
Yeah.
Their food is crap.
More faithful?
Yes. So yeah, there are. I don't want to say subtle, but glaring differences that I have picked up.
What else? What else? What are the differences?
So yes, black chicks do put you onto business, but white chicks are a lot more intentional.
Okay.
So you can sit and you can have a conversation about how they are able to put you onto business, onto things that are able to benefit your company.
And it's good for business, bro.
It is.
It is good for
Just
business.
having a white chick in your corner.
Dude, remember
Wallace.
Wallace.
Yeah.
After delivery.
Yeah,
He did say,
he was not dating the white girl.
No,
but
but
he
it's an
made
example,
a
yeah.
white chick his MD, and that
and she
made
did
the
say on
difference.
that episode that every client he went through to get business
Who
from,
said no to him?
Everyone who said no when he went to the
said
white.
yes to her.
Yes. Everyone said yes. So yeah, there's
There's
probably
that.
working in his favor as well.
Who?
Chris
Chris Rock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of the deals that he will most likely get, like network deals.
I'm looking at it. There's that. I'm also looking at it from the new audience he might get because of dating a white chick. And can you imagine
crossover?
Exactly. And can you imagine the content that he's now able to work with? Because every time he's spoken about white people being different, it's been from
A black person's perspective.
Now they're in the same home. He's now experiencing a white person firsthand in the home. You know what I mean?
You know who else is Dave Chappelle? Because he's married to an
Asian.
Asian woman. So even some of the jokes and some of the perspectives that he has been from that.
Well, I guess I was trying to experience that.
When you got nominated for the Men of the Year thing,
Yeah. Handed it over to Kenny T this year.
handed it over.
Handed it over.
As though it was yours. He says handed it over as though it was his. How was
Hey, listen.
Because the president was there.
The event, I need to give props to Roxy Chandakangwa, the organizer, the visionary for the event. She put it up so well. The president was there, and I think every person went on stage while the president was there, made the most of that opportunity to...
How long was the president there for? Was he there for the whole event?
I think 2 hours. I think it was there for like the first 10 or so categories. Then
How long was the whole thing?
I left when the president left.
Oh, look at that. Look at him.
I think half the audience left when the president left. It's like everybody just
How
had to see
long
the
was
president.
how long was the event for?
Started at 11, and the president was on time, bruh.
Can you answer the question? How long was it for?
For me, that's impressive.
Have you ever noticed? Hold on, you wait. I want to talk to Gob. Get the mic, Gob. Kalinga sucks at telling stories. Have you ever noticed that? You kind of have to lead him into getting details.
I'm very poor at telling stories, and I know that.
You know that, right?
I know that.
So
Yeah.
can I lead and then you answer my questions?
Can I tell you first that the president was on time? I was shocked. The invitation said event starts at 11. By 11:15, 11:20, the president showed up. Like ordinarily, a president usually 2 hours late, fashionably late. But
Have you dealt with the president before?
this
Where?
one,
This in any setting.
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
Was you on time as well?
It's always on time.
This one is on time all the time, yeah?
I don't know about the
Impressive.
always part, but okay.
You know, the last event you attended wasn't on time.
Hey, Nika. So,
It was a properly organized event, security. I think half the audience, like, you know, the halls at the auditoriums at Pomosi Hotel. I think half going forward, like, to the front was like security, bro.
I was about to ask, how was the security?
It was tight, bro. Because he sat like at a small dinner table, like 4 people. Him, I think Jito and Chanda Kangwa, the organizer, and some other lady I didn't recognize with grey hair. So there was like 4 or 5 of them at the table, and then there was security everywhere, bro. To the point where when the president stood up to leave, it's like half the audience left, because then realized, that was security actually.
And you know what would be interesting is imagine if like on the table there was somebody who was acting like a fan, only to realize that they were a shushu the whole time.
You know what I mean? And that's a very, very big possibility with such events, yeah. Very big possibility. Because every time I picked up my phone, like when my phone would ring, I would want to pick it up. Just out of curiosity, I'd look around to see who's staring at me, and there was a man by the wall who would stare at me like,
Yeah.
do something, nigga. You know what I mean?
Like I double dare you.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I would stand up, maybe walk out, answer the phone, come back and be staring at me.
You know
And
what?
never didn't move the whole time.
You know what's crazy when we then speak about like presidential protection?
Yeah.
Is because I've seen levels to this. I remember when Mugabe would go to a place, I would give a university, for example, a week before he is due to go there.
Oh, yeah, there has to be...
There would be police there a week before. There would be snipers. There would be drones.
Snipers?
Snipers, yes. In his motorcade, there's now there was a vehicle with a signal jammer. So you with your cell phone that is ringing,
Yeah.
it wouldn't. So obviously, his security details devices would be programmed that only those devices would work.
Only theirs
but
would work.
everybody in the radio jammed.
Damn, speaking of presidents, Vladimir Putin.
What's he done?
I just find that man very entertaining, bro. You know me and these wrong presidents, and now I find
You
them
find
entertaining.
him entertaining?
I find him very entertaining.
What about him do you find entertaining?
Do you even know do you know his full name?
Vladimir?
Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin. Like if you shorten those names, like Vlad. But his middle name actually means son of Vladimir. Imagine that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like so it's Vladimir,
Son of Vladimir.
Vladimirovich Putin. So Vladimir, son of Vladimir Putin.
Why do you find him entertaining? But there's a couple of things about Vladimir that I've seen that are also funny.
So I was watching a documentary over the weekend, and you know that every time, like people have actually zoomed into his watch, it never has the correct time.
Why?
So speculation is Vladimir is never live on TV. Even when it's a live presidential address, it's not live.
Because he doesn't want to know where
He doesn't want people to know where
he
he is. Remember
is.
that guy was KGB. So there's all these tricks that he plays on people in the country. So he's never live on TV. Even when he says presidential address at 10, people have zoomed into the watch. It's 3-4 hours ahead or behind. You know what I mean?
Slick.
Yeah.
I remember who's the lady UK Prime Minister is Margaret Thatcher, I think. She was scared of dogs.
Scared of dogs.
Yeah, she was scared of dogs. And he invites her to the Kremlin for a press briefing.
And he brings a dog out.
The biggest dog you've ever seen. You've never seen that?
No.
He brings the biggest dog you've ever seen just for you to sit roaming around to where she was.
And I think
Just so he intimidates her.
he's got those ways with presidents from the West. He's always got something that he knows about them, like a weakness or things like that. You know what I mean?
I feel like he has something on Trump. And for years, they've been saying that it's a tape.
Oh, yeah, there's that possibility.
You know about the tape, right?
Yeah, there's that possibility. Americans, I mean. Yeah, there's that
Yeah.
possibility. KGB. Also, nobody knows who his children are, but he has, 2 daughters, yeah?
No, we know the daughter. We know at least one of them.
Yeah. So remember, he married, then divorced, and I think he had kids here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dude really
In the
knows how to
bush.
hide. Yeah, all that. But anyway, back to your points.
So anyway, back to the thing, to the awards.
Yes.
I want to get a list. of the categories. Do you have those, or are you looking for those?
No, I tried. I remember when you told me the other day. I did not find them.
But do you have the winners? Hold on. Let me see if I can find them.
Can't find them anywhere on the internet. But I remember a few who won.
Hold on.
The
what was it
Toyota
called?
marketing.
What was it called? The event?
Man of the Year awards.
The Zambia.
Cosmas Ngandwe won Best Actor. Yeah. Yeah. Kenny Rock. I voted for him. I was happy he won. Who else? I've been trying to look for a list. I should have been writing these down because I was there. Yeah, in Zambia, not to organize like in America where day after the events, everything is just available already.
Everything is available, right?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I'm just trying to see if I can pull up the nominees so we kind of have a comprehensive discussion around the event. Was this the second or the third?
Fourth.
Was it the fourth?
Yeah.
And the fact that they had the president.
She's really pushed, man. To get the president. Well, the president, of course, was also given an award.
A lifetime
achievement, yeah.
Hold on. Trying to see if I can pull up that.
Okay, we'll come back to that. Another thing I found interesting this week, your friend is a
Who's my friend?
Simon Wheeler, suing Airtel. Fam.
I saw that.
Thoughts?
So the first thing that I say to him is, I'm not a lawyer.
Right.
He is. I assume that the courts will ask him because the MNOs are governed by the regulatory body, which is ZICTA.
Yeah.
Have you exhausted the ZICTA route? Because if he hasn't, I feel like that'll be thrown out. However, what I foresee is the potential of a class action lawsuit.
I was about to say, I think if it's a class action, it may work because your voice is stronger.
Yes.
We're stronger together, yeah.
But then again, hasn't Airtel been penalized by ZICTA already? And haven't they paid compensation by sending you
they sent what?
Bundles?
Mobile money?
No, they
didn't say
internet.
mobile money. Wasn't it like 5 kwacha to the whole country or something?
And they also pay ZICTA some money.
As compensation.
Compensation.
Or a fine for having network going down and the likes.
So now again, I'm not a lawyer, but I'm now going to try and figure out how they could further be
sued for the same
thing. And also, I'm going to ask this with tears in my eyes. Can you make it make sense that you're going to have a network, an Airtel SIM card, you're going to buy Airtel internet bundles to go on social media to complain about Airtel internet and still stay on Airtel? How? Why?
I'm sure the judge just come and say, bruh, just buy another SIM card.
So you essentially gave them money so you could issue on them and still not leave.
So, Lusaka-based lawyer Simon Mlengamwila has sued Airtel. Maybe I'll have more details in this article. Airtel Network Zambia PLC at the Lusaka Magistrates Court for failing to deliver reliable and quality communication services. Mwila is seeking an order compelling Airtel to rectify and improve its network services forthwith and refund money expended on defective services. According to the court documents filed before the Magistrates Court, Mwila said that Airtel had persistently provided erratic and unreliable mobile and internet services despite full payment for such services. The plaintiff shall avert that at all material times he has been an active and paying subscriber to the defendant's network services, including data bundles, voice call airtime, and mobile money facilities.
Well, hey, listen, I hope that works out in his favor. Do these networks have an SLA?
Dude, those are big ass institutions. There's lawyers upon They should have a lot in place to defend themselves against such.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They should have.
But more power to you. Pretty bold move, buddy. I'll give you that.
I'll be watching this closely to see the result.
Yeah.
What if it turns out that the guy at Vodacom in SA, the call me back guy.
Did you see that they settled?
Yeah, but not for the amount that he wanted,
Apparently,
right?
allegedly, 100 million.
Way less. 100 million.
100 million.
Oh, he wanted 50 billion, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
but
he
that can
settled for-
change his life, though.
No, because you are not factoring in a couple of things.
The lawyer fees.
The lawyer fees.
Yeah.
And the minute that he receives the money,
Taxes.
SARS will be like,
Yes. We've been waiting.
hey, give us something.
We've been waiting for you, bro.
By the time that it hits his account, he would get, I'm guessing, maybe 12 million.
You lie.
I promise you. Because
the lawyers have been working.
they'll get more than 60%.
Yeah, because that case has gone for what? Almost 20 years, eh?
Yeah. And then SARS will then get their portion.
So do they treat that like a lottery tax where they say...
Who, the lawyers?
No, the SARS. It should be a huge chunk because
it's a
not like
massive
you've really worked for it.
Yeah.
You just received the money.
Yeah.
So it's probably like a 30-25%.
Imagine that.
That sounds like already 80% gone.
For those that don't know what we're talking about, there's a guy, I will tell you his name in a second, but he essentially was working for Vodacom and they got into an agreement when he came up with a concept that a network is able to send a please call me, and if Elson sends a please call me to Kalenga, and Kalenga then calls Elson back as a result of that please call me, the revenue generated from that phone call, this guy would get a percentage of that revenue. And so when he got dismissed, he didn't get that money, and so he sued, and it dragged on for 20 years, and that case was recently, well, he won the case a long time ago, but then the courts told those two to get in a room and get into an agreement as to how much he would be compensated, and they came to a head about a week ago.
Did you see the story from Chipata?
What
The
happened,
wife who
Shweta?
took her own life.
Huh? Why?
So, who writes these articles at Kalemba? I need to meet Catherine Pule because Catherine Pule, who's she? Catherine Pule is colorful with her language.
What happened?
No, it's how she writes her articles. But so in Chipata, it says a Chipata wife has taken her own life after her hubby spent a night at second wife's home.
Okay.
Now, that's what I'm not getting. If there's second wife, it means first wife knows about this.
Yeah.
So why would she take her own life? But anyway, a female Easterner has uninstalled herself from the land of the living after her husband...
Uninstalled herself.
This is what I'm saying about Catherine Pole. From the land of the living after her husband spent a night at his second wife's home. Now, despite being in a polygamous marriage for 9 whole years.
Keep going.
Are you listening to this?
I'm listening, yeah.
Despite being in a polygamous marriage for 9 years,
yeah.
the deceased, who happened to be the first wife, finally couldn't stand the thought of having her husband share his chidielano skills with another woman and decided to end her life. According to Eastern Province Police Commissioner Robertson Mwemba, the incident happened last Saturday. That's 2 Saturdays now, by the time you're watching this. Around 23 hours in the rat-surrounded Chipata district, Eastern Province.
Rats surrounded.
Yeah, Chipata, they're known for eating rats in that. Is it mice or rats? I don't know which is which, but they're known for eating rodents in that part of the country. The incident happened last around 23 hours in the rats around the Chipata district, Eastern Province. Mwemba told Kalemba that 37-year-old Deborah Banda had been married to 32-year-old Zuze Banda of whatever area, Chipata district, with 3 kids. But on the 1st of November, her and Sanjay... Go, what's in Sanjay? Jealousy? You don't speak Nyanja.
What do you speak?
Nobody speaks Nyanja in this room. I think it's Sanjay's jealousy. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Han Sanjay grew stronger after seeing that her young Ned Nwoko husband, she's 5 years older than the guy.
Who, the first wife?
Yes. So, after seeing that her young husband was slowly turning into the red network, I don't know what that means, that could no longer service her. I see what you did there. Did you see what she did? She did there. Listen to this.
All right, Airtel.
Yeah.
That could not service her anymore.
What? Oh, wow. Let me go back a sentence, eh? So it's like her jealousy grew stronger after seeing that her young husband was slowly turning into the red network that could no longer service her.
That's smart.
With proper bedroom connections,
That's smart.
leaving her Luangwa River dry as ever. There was no evidence of the couple quarreling when the husband left home. After the husband left, Banda, without thinking of her children's lives, took pesticide tablets and started complaining of a stomachache. Then her neighbor went to her aid and informed her sister-in-law of what was obtaining on the ground. The victim was rushed to Kapata Clinic, where her condition became critical and was referred to Chipata Central Hospital for further treatment. Unfortunately, she died in the early hours of Sunday, about a week ago.
Rest in peace. About a week ago.
I'm not getting how... Or maybe he started giving the second wife a bit more attention as...
Clearly.
Yeah. And the second wife was probably way younger. Is probably way younger. And is getting more attention.
And so she was also 5 years older than the husband. Is that what I read?
Yes. She was 37, he's 32.
But to take your life, bro.
Yeah, I mean, why not just leave? And she's got kids. Why not just leave with the kids? You know what I mean?
She probably wasn't making any bank. And she probably depended on the guy.
Yeah.
For her own survival. So she knew that if she left, she didn't have anywhere to start from.
You know,
do you think I've always really felt like that is a cry for help or attention, that okay, so I'm gonna take my own life and you're gonna regret it when I'm gone. But you're not gonna be here to see that.
Yeah.
And guess what? I don't mean to sound insensitive, but I can almost guarantee you a week after they put her in the ground, that guy is going to be smashing the second wife again. And life will move on. I promise you.
Sadly.
Life is going to move on. Bruh, let me tell you, the minute that people bury you, the next thing they will ask is, guys, where are we going to eat Nshima from? You think people will stop chowing or life will stop? Again, I know I sound insensitive, but these are things that you need to think of before you decide to do something that's permanent.
There's a guy you guys should follow on Facebook. He's writing really interesting articles from, his name is George Nkwa. He was actually my schoolmate.
Here we go.
Yeah. No, you should follow this guy. He writes and he breaks down cases like that have gone through the courts and the courts have decided.
Oh, just kind of like Dixon Jerry does.
Yeah, pretty much. But he's speaking really...
Is that who you're looking for right now?
Yeah, there's an article that I found quite interesting. I don't know why I didn't take a screenshot of that. Okay, I'll find it later. It was something to do with something similar to what we just read. Also, he was breaking down the case. God, remember the one where that chick, Miriam Chilosha, the one who burned down her boyfriend, then ran to Solwezi. She burnt him down, I think, because he wanted to break up with her. But they were both engaged to other people. You remember that? You don't remember that story?
No.
So it was about Jeremiah Mbawa, who suggested to his ex-girlfriend Miriam that the two should break up their love relationship and that each one of them should concentrate on their fiancés. Fiancé. Now, it's like this suggestion enraged Miriam, who got annoyed and reacted violently. Days later, Jeremiah had just finished taking a bath.
The bodybuilder. Was it the bodybuilder?
Is it the one? No. Could he?
The guy who got burnt.
Yeah.
I think it was the bodybuilder, yeah?
Oh, the one is Reggie. With the...
She poured petrol on Jeremiah. Could be the same one. I could be mistaken. Days later, Jeremiah just finished taking a bath. And as he exited the bathroom, found Miriam waiting for him. Within seconds, Miriam poured petrol on him. As Jeremiah turned around to wipe his face, she poured more petrol on his body and ignited a matchstick and threw it at him. Jeremiah was completely burnt. Now, Miriam then stormed out of the house and headed for Solwezi main bus station with the intention of boarding a bus so as to escape. In the meantime, Jeremiah was rushed to the hospital and admitted to intensive care at Solwezi General Hospital. Now, the interesting thing about this case is no one knows what the final conversation in the house was. Right.
Oh, between those two.
Between those two. And this guy, 7 days later, is it 7 days later? Or within 7 days, he explains to a police officer saying, I'm dying, I'm in pain. And the officer recorded his statement. And a few days later, Jeremiah dies, unfortunately. May his soul rest in peace. Miriam gets arrested and charged with 1 count of murder. Okay? And she says he set himself ablaze after I refused to abort the pregnancy. I was pregnant and I told him I'm pregnant And he told me to abort. I refused. So he set himself ablaze. That's what she said.
And was she pregnant?
She
So, and also, what was the statement that he recorded with the police? Do you have it?
the High Court admitted evidence. No. Okay. One count of arson. She argued the statement in the court. The court. Okay, so the Court of Appeal dismissed the appeal because she lost in the High Court, holding that what is cardinal is that the statement should be made at a time when the deceased has lost all hope of living. Okay, this is the guy said she burnt me. We're arguing and she poured petrol on me and burnt me. You know what I mean? So the court went with the guy's statement, and then now the court is explaining why they went with the guy's statement. In summary, what the court is saying is a person who's dying, it's rare that that person lies.
Oh, nigga. I have seen niggas.
You know what I mean? But this is the court, bruh.
Yes.
And this is why I brought this up. I was wanting to hear your
Which
opinion.
makes no sense to me. Because I have seen people who take a lie to their grave. When a chick says, this is your baby, even if everyone knows this child looks like the postman, she will go
Listen
to
to
the
this.
grave with that.
The rationale for admitting a dying person's declaration is anchored on the fact that when a person is certain of his death, it becomes improbable that
That
he
they're
would
gonna lie.
tell untruths, that person would tell a lie. This is because there exists no motive to do so, nor any benefit derived
Revenge?
therefrom, as there exists no hope of living again. And that no one would want to meet the Creator with an untruthful mouth and mind.
Hogwash. That law was made with white people in mind.
You know, I read this and thinking to myself, okay, this guy, you don't really know you're going to die. You know what I mean?
No, he says I'm dying, but I hear what you. Yeah, I hear you.
Stay with me now.
Yeah.
When you're in pain,
Yeah.
dude, there's people who are in extreme pain.
Who say, "Oh,
they
I'm
get
dying."
into comas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say I'm dying, they get into a coma and they get out of it and like, guy, I was gone. I was a goner, but here I am today. I thank the Lord. And, you know, I hope we don't offend the family, but I want to side with you on this one. Like, to say that it's improbable.
No. I
they
don't
would
agree.
tell lies.
I don't agree with that. Not only that, but even if you know you're dying, for example, and you're still upset at somebody, you still will go with what you want the outcome to be. That the last thing that I will do with my last breath is make
sure
that
you're
person
punished.
pay. Exactly. I'm sorry.
Yes, go.
The only thing that makes sense is that you can't just argue with the dead. That's the only thing that makes sense. So the only reason why the court would rule in favor of
No, you can. They just can't argue back.
Yeah.
true. But you look insane.
And you see, in this case, the only witness to this case
Is the chick,
and the guy.
the accused.
And you can't defend yourself like that. So
The guy.
yeah, what you lost?
No, but then again, look, she says that she was pregnant and she didn't want to abort. Was she pregnant?
And could she prove that? So that's not
she
indicating.
doesn't need to prove that. Medicals can prove that.
Yeah, but I mean, by the time they're going to court, it's probably like a year or two after the fact. So,
But if you have an abortion, I'm pretty sure you should be able to see that this person was pregnant and they had an abortion. I don't think you can just wipe the slate clean. There must be. I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure if doctors comment on this,
there must be some evidence somewhere.
there must be some evidence of that this person was, especially if you take a blood test.
Nelson, how are you taking a blood test?
What do you mean, how do you get a blood test?
No, how are you taking a... Wait, unless... Again, when did she tell the... Did she say this in court? It's not clear.
No, I'm
You see
pretty
what I'm
sure when
saying?
she was arrested, she must have given a statement. So never mind when it went to court. At the time she was arrested, unless if you're saying she was arrested years later. But if she was arrested shortly
She was arrested
after,
like a day or two. Remember, she
so
got
she
on a
must-
bus going to Solwezi?
so she must have still been pregnant
Yeah.
if she indeed was pregnant.
After she refused to abort his pregnancy, in addition, Miriam objected to the admission into evidence of the statement allegedly made by Jeremiah that she set him ablaze. She argued that the statement did not qualify as a dying declaration as it was made 7 days prior to Jeremiah's death and was
But
therefore
hold on,
hearsay.
let's break this down further. pay attention. Follow me on this.
I'm listening.
So, if we are to go by her version of how things happened, they have an argument. The guy asks her to to abort, and she refuses. Can you pay attention?
I'm listening.
And he sets himself on fire, and we are meant to believe that she then got out of the house, got onto a bus, and left. This guy burning.
Yes.
Doesn't call for help, doesn't tell the police that this person has set himself ablaze. Does that make any sense? Did you hear my rationale?
I'm listening.
If this guy indeed set himself on fire, what is the first thing you're going to do, Kalenga? Regardless of you and I arguing.
I'm set on fire.
No. You and I argue.
Right.
And I set myself on fire.
I'm going to turn that fire off.
Not only that, even if you cannot, are you just going to get on the bus and then go to Ndola?
Yeah, there's that logic as well.
Knowing Elson I've just seen Elson set himself on
If I
fire.
didn't do it, I would run to the police or...
That's my point. How are you just going to get on the bus and go to Solowezi?
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And how are you that comfortable, bruh, that you're going to sit in a bus with people? I don't know. God knows, even post on your WhatsApp. I don't know how long was the bus ride from, was it in Kitwe?
Where was that again?
From wherever to Solowezi. That's like an hour long.
Guys, have we lost power there? Okay.
That's crazy. But anyway, we need people like your friend to come here and break things down.
Yeah. The excellent says the boyfriend set himself ablaze.
I just want to quickly run through some of the talking points that we had.
29 PF members of parliament have endorsed Brian Mundubile as their preferred party president. PF.
I have no idea who that is.
I've heard of him, but I don't know much about Brian Mundubile. Wait, this says he was as a preferred party president take over. The PF really, I really feel it's going to be a cold day in hell before the PF come back to power. And I hope they don't play this clip one day when they come back to power. If they ever come back to power.
You'd have to move to Tanzania.
I would move, I swear. PF again? I would leave Zambia, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, fam.
Where would you move to?
I don't know. Australia.
Look,
I don't know, bruh.
Yeah.
PF back. I don't know what you guys feel watching this and the PF coming back, but I stand strong and I would never vote the PF back to
even
power.
their leadership right now is all over the place.
Yeah. Also, Mundubile is Mporokoso, member of parliament. And 29 PF MPs have endorsed him. Member of parliament from Mporokoso. He's a former minister of Northern Province, former government chief whip, former leader of the opposition as a person to take over from our late president, Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu. This is what the PF have been saying. They have endorsed him.
So 29 people have endorsed
29,
him.
yeah.
Out of how many?
Is a very good question. Well, I know the PF have more than, 60, 70 MPs in parliament, right? If we're to make that estimate.
Okay.
So it's 29.
Well, hey, good luck to him, man.
There's
quite a number of people now that are running. What is the other guy who is very wealthy? What's the guy's name?
The wealthy guy, I don't know, but I know about Zulu.
What's the entire name?
The Edgar Lungu lawyer.
Oh, Makebi Zulu. Makebi Zulu.
Yeah. Well, that's him. That's out of left field because ain't nobody expected that.
Yeah. But like George Mtonga said, there's something about being close to a president that just makes you envy that power.
That power.
You want a taste of it as well. So Makebi was close
Are you
to
now
ECL.
at that point really doing it because you care about the country,
or you have a taste of power and you want that the power?
Yeah, you got blood in your mouth at that point. But that's not him though. There's another guy who's got a female running mate. He was on DJ Showstar's podcast. I forget the guy's name.
Is he the one who was with Mulenga Kapwepo yesterday? The other day.
He picked a female running mate. I forget the guy's name.
Jesus. Okay, it's gone.
We did a fact
I
check.
think for me, this begs the question. Why does anyone want to be president, really?
Very good question. For the same reason that I've now seen a lot of people wanting to become MPs. Because have you seen Slap D? Wants to run
No,
for,
you lie.
I promise you, for Lusaka.
No, you lie. What? Serious?
Said it that when he's done with his project with Dismo,
With Dismo.
he's up.
I saw Dismo post something as well about. Because I think Dismo was more of a joke.
So now, essentially, this means that he's going to go head to head with Simon
For
MP for Lusaka.
which constituency?
I have got no idea. Maybe Lusaka
constituency?
Central? I don't know.
Let me check that out. Go, please check for us what's happening with Slab D.
We'll put this up on the screen.
Back to the question. Because anybody enters that office, yes, they'll talk about the stress that it comes with, it's this, it's that, but everybody wants that office.
The power.
So now, why does... And everybody campaigning for that seat will never talk about the power.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
So why can't anybody just be honest and tell us, guys, I just want to come and enrich myself. Or
Because it doesn't sound right.
I know. But what I mean is, we know in the back of their heads, for many of them, very few of them going to that office for service, really. Very few of them going to that office for service. We need to start asking them these questions, like, really, what do you want in that office?
And also, if power could be decentralized, would they still want to run for office? The perks that come with it, and because when you are the president, who really checks you? Like as far as the law is concerned,
You know what?
who checks you?
You don't think like about Asian politics, and I think there's an episode where we brought this up. I think with Sean Tembo or Tayali or them, where we spoke about how in Asia, usually when a person is coming into power, just tell us one thing that you want to change about this country. You know, like in Japan, they would do that thing. Okay, you're going to be the chairman, is it the president for the next 10 years?
Yep.
What's the one major thing that you plan on changing about this country? You know what I mean? For 10 years, it will either be, I want to make Japan the biggest producer of motor vehicles. I want to make Japan the biggest producer of electronics.
I hear you. And if you don't do that, you failed at it. Which
Yeah,
actually is a
exactly.
very good segue to my next game. If I Rule the World.
If I rule the world.
It came from one of the Patreons, Mizu something. So
All I'm saying is, before we come to that,
yeah.
I think we need, in Zambia, we have campaigns that are so all over the place. We'll talk about roads, we'll talk about load shedding and blah, blah, blah. This is why we always say democracy is not for a developing country.
Nope.
You know what I mean?
Nope.
Because you've already seen countries like Japan who just, for 10 years, will focus on one thing. They're able to do that because they fixed everything else.
Yeah.
We need to first get to that level, then maybe start democracy.
Then
you know?
maybe start democracy.
Yeah.
Right now, we need a person who says, I don't care what you people feel.
we're going this way as a country.
Kind of like what Kagame is doing. So,
Pretty much.
yeah. Here we... Okay, I heard you. Thank you. Okay, so... okay. If I rule the world, the first category is power
Can
and
I do a
politics.
beat for If I Rule the World in the background?
Is it one now?
Dum-dum.
Right. Okay, cool. So the first category is power and politics. If I rule the world, Kalenga, what would be the first law that you'd pass?
Castrate defilers.
So if you are... No, hold on. Now stop. Hold on. So if you are convicted, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Castrate defilers.
Okay. So that would then make them not defile anymore.
Castrate and chop off their penises as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sexual assault is only used in private parts. Okay, makes sense.
Yes.
Okay. 2. Wait, what then happens if the person was falsely accused?
And then found innocent later.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Do you so back there? Hey.
yeah, but half the time the court is finding you guilty, bruh. There's indisputable
They-
evidence. In many cases,
they
there are
do-
murderers who go in. They
do get it wrong too.
Yeah, that's my point. Like,
get it wrong.
there's human error. There's many murderers who've gone through death penalty, get killed, then they're found innocent later. So it happens.
True.
But
Question
most
number,
defilers, in many instances, the evidence is there, and in many instances, the guys were caught red-handed. So it goes, nip, chop it off.
yeah. Question number 2. If politicians lied under oath live on TV, what do you think their punishment should be? What did you say, Gop?
Save the number of years just you saved.
serve the number of years
that you should have served.
That you served. So, for example, if you're a politician for 5 years and you lied for 5 years, you serve 5 years.
I like that. I like that. I like that. You? If politicians lied under oath live on TV, what should their punishment be?
And we prove this was a lie.
Yeah.
5 years. I think that's a little extreme, though. Live on live TV. I don't know. Just take their seats away. Just take their power away.
Did you guys, like in the medieval times, where when you've done wrong, you would be brought in front of an angry mob and they'll be throwing tomatoes at you? That's what should happen to you.
And put up a billboard of him with the word liar on the side.
Question number 3. If you could merge 2 countries and make one super nation, which 2 countries would you merge?
Any 2 countries.
Any 2 countries.
Super in what sense?
Like a super nation.
Like
one
superpower.
big superpower.
America and Russia.
Yeah.
That would be like...
Yeah.
Because America and Russia strike...
But then that will only be for military purposes.
I don't think so.
Yeah, for military purposes.
I don't think so.
What does Russia bring to the table, apart from military?
Yeah, the economy is a bit in the ruins right now.
Yeah.
What about China and Congo?
China and?
Congo.
Oh, now that'll be something, yeah.
Because they can get the
Resources,
minerals and the
and then
resources from
produce
Congo.
Finished products in
smart.
China.
That's smart. That's
it's
smart.
China and Congo. Would be
Because
something.
the minerals in Congo are obscene, bro. They're vulgar.
But what if that violence follows them wherever they go? Because Congo, bruh.
No, but then nobody wants to F with China even when it comes to military
Oh, yeah.
power.
China's one gambler that plays with the cards close to the vest.
Yes.
They will have the parades, yes.
And they've got 1 billion people in the military. No, they don't. I lie, but I'll assume they have 1 billion people in the military. Question number 4. If all presidents were to compete in a sport to stay in power, what sport should it be?
Like a sport that shows their individual...
Yeah. So if all
abilities.
the presidents had to compete in one sport to stay in power,
Swimming. Swimming.
see that's being unfair. Because can you
Black people.
that's being unfair. Can you imagine Trump swimming?
Can our president swim?
Good question. But it's not fat.
No, you don't need to be a certain weight or whatever to swim.
I don't know.
You just seem to have the ability.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. I'm sure he's learned now if he couldn't.
Question number 5.
Yeah.
If you could make one African president the leader of the whole continent, who would it be and why?
I would quickly go to Kagame because he's already shown...
You have seen what he's doing in Congo with the M5.
Listen. Who's reporting about the issues in Congo? Let's start from there. Who?
Everybody, including South African media.
Are they there on the ground?
Because South Africa was also there.
I'm very skeptical with the media nowadays, especially when it comes to such issues and propaganda. There's usually a bigger power trying to take down a guy like Kagame, and they will put whatever muscle they have behind taking down a guy like Kagame, especially Western powers. They can pay any media house to report any way they want. You know what I mean?
Are you saying they're lying?
They could. There's that possibility.
No, but...
There's that possibility.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Media nowadays is very compromised, especially when it comes to African leaders and...
Just answer it, my man. Tell them that I'm shooting.
Especially how the West is always trying to divide us in order to get our minerals.
I don't know. Did they hang up?
Listen, I'm not saying he is or isn't doing... I don't know
Yeah?
what's happening behind closed doors.
I hear you.
The truth always comes out anyway.
Okay, cool. The second segment is money in society. If you ruled the world, what would be the minimum salary?
$5,000 kwacha.
Why?
I was looking at the food basket and it's actually gone down by about 400 kwacha. It's now what? About a family of 5 can now live. What is it? The JCTR released something. It's 9,000. Sorry, 9. Yeah, I'll go with that. 9.
The food basket is now $9,000.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why. If more is given, remember, and this is common knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
If you gave everyone on this planet an equal amount of money, within 30 days, it'll still go back into the rich people's
Yeah, absolutely.
pockets.
Of course.
For obvious reasons,
Yeah.
financial literacy and all. So given too much, it'd still end up in the same pocket. So just give them enough to survive. Whoever would want more needs to work harder for more.
I've got a problem with that being an employer as well, because I feel like it's free market. The minute that government gets involved in stipulating
How much?
how much I should give a person without making the conditions that make me as the employer generate
Oh wait,
the money.
but you said if I had all the money in the world.
No, I hear you. I'm not just hoeing extra spanners in the works.
Right.
It's different to the question that I asked you. Question number 2, under money in society, if everyone had to trade something other than money, what would your global currency be?
Trade anything other than money.
So money is a currency.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you could trade anything which is of value other than money,
We're not using money.
yeah, what do you think the global currency would be?
How valuable is salt nowadays?
Salt or spices?
Spices, eh?
Spices.
We go back to spices.
We go back to how it was back in the
Spices.
day. Yeah. Number 3, if you could cancel one
Gold.
modern investment,
Gold.
how much of it really can we get to make it global?
Yeah, but then again, you have to consider why we started using cash. Populations grew.
No, I
minerals
hear
are
you.
in short supply.
Yeah, so gold backs the currency that you have.
Yeah, so
If you could cancel one modern invention that ruined humanity,
bruh, I
what
need
would
to
it be?
answer this.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, while he's picking up the call, which seems like a very important one, I will go back to some of the talking points. Gob, did you hear the internet saying that Mwizukanji got married? Did you hear that?
I didn't
I saw
hear.
that somewhere on the internet.
I didn't hear. I off camera.
Is she married? Really? Wait, I want to show you the craziest thing. Hold on. That's my camera? Let me show you something. So I asked ChatGPT to give me a show run on some of the things that were happening.
Right.
So it tells me that under the Zambian corner, we should spend 20 minutes. The first thing that we should speak about that would be the Zambia Men of the Year Awards. And point number 2 should be Mwizukanji getting married. Remember, I asked it to give me a show run.
Right.
I'm going to first show the camera. Well, ChatGPT, it gives me 2 points.
Too close?
No, you can go. Who's Eric?
Yeah.
We should know about Eric.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. No, you can go. We'll close this up. We got Gob.
Yeah.
Where are you meeting Eric from?
Your favorite place, Urban Masai.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Really important meeting.
Oh, Hamba.
Yeah, just your last point. Let's go. I'll answer that and leave.
Hold on. Let me try and pick the Zambian edition. If you ruled Zambia, what would be the first thing you change about Lusaka?
I really need to think. Hey, Lusaka, what do I complain about in Lusaka? Change. What would we change about Lusaka? Yeah, it's a tricky one. It's the first thing. It's a long list, yeah, but I'm trying to think of what would be like first priority. Gob has thought of something.
Street vending.
Street vending? It's a little too much, yeah?
Yep.
No, I've seen worse, bro. But I guess in relation to you not having seen worse, you would think that it is bad here. But yeah, I've seen worse. Street vending, okay. But I've noticed that they're making the roads. There's a lot of road construction. Los Angeles Boulevard is being
Yeah, Ibex
redone.
Hill, most of the roads have been redone.
Yeah.
Ibex, Avondale there. Yeah. More roads.
What would
actually?
What I would
What I
change-
would change is Ashanti compounds.
No, we need them.
To feel better about yourself.
Question number 2. Gob, I'll play this with you. If you had full power for a day, which Zambian law or policy would you delete?
If I had what?
If you had power, like all the power, you don't have to go through parliament, nothing. All right. So if you had full power for one day, which Zambian law or policy would you delete?
The cyber law.
Thank you. You'd remove the cyber law.
Yes.
Why?
Because you need people to speak freely so that you can know what you're doing wrong.
So how then do you punish people who spread misinformation and disinformation?
Find something else that will curb that cyber law is that anything you speak about anyone.
But I agree with you because I feel like the cyber law is a little too vague.
Yes.
And so it can also be used for persecution if they wanted to.
There's defamation of character already, which if somebody speaks something bad about you, that one still exists.
And defamation is criminal. It's not just civil, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Ne? If you could rename Zambia, what would you call it?
I think I'll still call it Zambia.
What does Zambia mean?
It comes from Zambezi River.
So it was named after the river.
Yes.
The whole country.
Yes. So it's...
Even if there's other rivers.
Zambezi River runs, I think it runs across most of the country. It starts from Maninga Hills.
If you could make one Zambian celebrity a government minister, who would it be and for what ministry?
Zambian celebrity?
Yes. One Zambian celebrity, a government minister. What celebrity? In which ministry?
Wait, I know somebody, but I want to be sure. Like, there's so many names popping up, I want to be sure.
This is tricky because I really don't feel like we've got celebrities in Zambia. But okay.
I think I would put El Mukoka as Minister of Tourism.
Very good. Either El Mkuka or what's the other chick? The short girl.
What?
We spoke about her with George Mtonga.
Sampa the Great.
Sampa the Great.
Yes.
Or Barbara Banda or Patson Daka as Minister of Sports.
Oh, you said any celebrity? Oh,
yeah, any celebrity.
Okay. Oh, okay. No, I thought you said musicians. Okay, Barbara Banda would. But Minister of Sports?
Yeah. No, you don't think so? Well, why wouldn't she make a good Minister of Sport, though?
There's something called public relation, and Barbara Banda is very skilled, but how does she represent herself in public? How does she speak? And all those things.
To who?
To the public.
But is she going to put policies that would make the sport greater? So I feel like that's one aspect of it, where the way that she speaks and the way that she looks. But also remember, she's also representing sport in various ways, where she gets money and she's supposed to channel that money into making every single sport that Zambia has better. And being a sports person, I feel like she knows the pain.
Yeah. And if you put it in that way, like, yeah.
I'm gonna have to close this up in a little bit. Some of the talking points that we got here is, so there is apparently a concert that will be happening where Davido is coming into the country, and I saw tickets going for 60,000 kwacha, 30,000 kwacha, which to me sounds like fake news. Have you seen that?
Yes.
Do you believe that?
So actually, just a day before they announced the pricing ticket, I was with Switcher. So because Switcher is part of the organizing committee, so he was the one who was mentioning that those tickets. I think what those guys have done, they've done a very bad PR on explaining what each ticket is representing. Because according to what she was saying, you mentioned that if you buy that ticket for 60,000 kwacha, it's a group of 10. It also holds as a deposit for the land that you are selling in 10 miles.
For land that is being sold?
In 10 miles.
What if I don't want land?
Then go for the 30.
And what's the third? That's still hogwash. So you're forcing me that I have got an option to get land.
You have an option. We're not forcing you.
No, that's why I said that I have got a...
Yeah. But if you just want VIP and you're alone, then get the 1.5.
For what?
The one for 1,500. So it's like, these guys need to do a whole podcast explaining how these tickets are working. Otherwise, people are confused.
So my mind has got groove and dancing to Amanavele, and the next thing is now you're telling me about land afterwards.
And the free laptop.
Bruh, that is the last thing on my mind when I want to go to groove. No, miss me with that.
And what about people who are going to travel, like let's say neighboring countries like Malawi, just come and see Zimbabwe to come and see the video.
So now you're just assuming that it's Zambians, because if you're a foreigner, you cannot buy land.
Yeah. Because people do travel to come and see these these artists. Yeah.
And Davido hasn't posted anything about this, has he?
No.
On any of his pages.
Nah.
We're gonna wait and we're gonna see.
No, but the Zambian president was there, so it's
the
real.
who president?
The Zambian music president, Biflo. He was there. He's fully involved in it, so we know it's real.
Well, Sean Paul said he was coming too.
Yeah, I was waiting for 24 October.
And he was nominated for a Grammy, from what I see.
Who?
Davido.
Yes.
I've noticed Kendrick Lamar is also leading with 9 Grammys. Hey, listen, big shout out to K-Dot. I'm going to be looking forward to that. Will you go for the Davido show, though?
I don't go for shows unless
you're being paid.
I'm being paid.
Well, you didn't go for the Nyama Choma as well. That was incredible.
Nyamachoma, I didn't go because I was just busy.
But otherwise you would have, right?
Yes, I would have.
Yeah, that was incredible. And the fact, man, a big shout out again to Fred from Urban Masai, having a conversation with Bien. That guy is really down to earth.
True.
And there were a couple of, I don't know if you remember this, but I was speaking to his team, and they had set a couple of rules about things we cannot ask him.
Uh-huh.
He brought those topics up himself.
Yo. I think you should bring Fred as well on the podcast.
I think so.
Because he's a great businessman. Like how he has turned Urban Masai, because it was something else before.
Not only that, but he's doing quite a lot as well in the mobile money space.
Oh.
I don't know if you know this.
I know.
That's how I met him, because I'm doing something similar to what he's doing.
No, he's really genius, actually.
No, he is. Yeah, he is. He's seen quite a lot of gaps. Moved from Kenya, he came here, he set up Urban Masai. He's doing quite a number of other things. Look, some of the things I don't want to say, I would rather he says it himself. But I feel like another person that I would want to bring on the podcast and speak to is Rocky Sombe.
It's Rocky.
Rocky is the guy that owns Black, owns Kazang, owns Capello.
Oh, yes.
Great businessman.
Mind, yes.
Great mind. And I've noticed that his son is now sort of like working with him in a bunch of other things that he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Icon with David Kazari. I hear that he's now going to Botswana. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. Making money.
You say what?
He's making money now.
Oh, you think he was not making money here?
He was, but for it to expand.
Was he?
He was, yeah, he was.
How do you know?
You could tell from the sponsors and the
some sponsors pulled out in the second season that were there in the first.
They were in because of the idea could grow. They came out because of the scandals. So meaning the idea is still
scandals. He has scandals.
Come on, it's DK.
No, we don't know about
You don't know about it? Okay. Now I'll update you after the podcast.
I was to say word, really. No, but why do you think he's cancelling a third season, though? Now we're just speculating. You think there's no more talent in Zambia? Or
no, but he even actually said it the last time I think he was on the podcast. He said that after this one, I want to expand out, then come back. So he said that he wants to go to Botswana, wants to go to Namibia, Zimbabwe and Malawi. Then after that, he comes back again. Mm-hmm. That's what he said. So I think it was in an expansion plan. I think so.
Well, more power to him. I hope that works out.
It will work out. I believe so.
Kalenga will definitely not be the host. That nigga ain't loyal.
pulled out of the boat, jumped off the ship.
Then the minute a little scandal happens, nigga was like, deuces, I'm out. Brad, man, Ishmael for himself. Hold on. Do we have anything interesting on your end that has happened that you think we might want to speak about that we left out?
I just saw Botswana paid their Eurobond in 1 day. Did you see that?
He's been talking about it, but I didn't know they paid in 1 day. But I know that the president has been speaking about it for quite a while.
It was paid in 1 day, all of it.
When you get actual, true leadership, the things that you can do.
I'm telling you.
In a day.
In a day, all of it. Boom.
Just did it like a e-wallet.
Like a e-wallet. How much is it? Okay.
Yeah. In fact, you owe me. There's some change over here.
Yeah.
But Botswana is a pretty interesting country, though.
It is, actually.
It's a pretty interesting country.
Yeah.
I'm planning a road trip from Zambia to Namibia, and I want to go through Botswana.
Are you doing the second one again? Or the other one was through Namibia. Did you do it?
No, I did that. I went straight there. This time I want to go through
Botswana.
Through Bots.
Ah, okay.
Maybe I might find some talent for Gazari while I'm there. Have you been to Botswana?
No, I want to pass through Botswana.
What, you passed through Botswana?
Yes.
So you've been to Botswana?
I don't count that.
Where were you going?
I was going to Namibia.
Oh, so that's the same thing that I want to do.
Yep.
Was it like a road trip? Was it work?
It was a road trip.
How was that? I actually need to come to you then for pointers.
Okay, to be honest, I was a bit young by then, so that's why I don't recount that.
Oh, it was like a while back.
It was a really, really while back, like 10 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful women there. I don't know if you remember that.
I can't remember.
Okay. Well, I can tell you that. Virgin, you might want to consider going to Botswana. Because I kind of feel like you're limiting yourself when you are looking for a potential in Zambia. Because the ones in Zambia will give you a quotation, bruh. You're there, you're done, and they're like, there's the invoice. You owe us. You thought this issue was for free. Let me see. Oh my God, what just happened here? I want to see if there's anything else that I might have left out of the things that happened. Ish, man, a lot of stuff has happened. But what do you think, though? I know we touched about this Slap D thing running for. Do you think people actually take this guy seriously? Because Simon is running, Slap D is now running, and now you would have then career politicians that have been doing this. Do you think people would take this guy seriously?
One thing I know about politics is a different ballgame. Politics is not like music. Politics, like the way Peterson mentioned, politics is not whereby you say, oh, I'm going to drop this song, then I'm going to put X amount of money, then this song is going to go automatic. You need actual people on the ground.
I agree with you. And there's quite a lot of things that I feel people should be able to benefit from somebody being in power.
Yep.
And there's quite a lot of dedication that also goes into jobs like these. And the things that I have said over and over again, that I feel like when you get into public office, you need to forego certain benefits. I'm not speaking about Simon or Slap in this scenario, but I feel like, just like what Kalenga said when he was still here, that people are getting into politics for the wrong reasons. Some see it as a way of getting to the bag. Some see it as a way of getting power, where they might be able to acquire certain things that they want, that they like, do certain things for friends, for family. You are affecting a lot of people's lives.
I'm telling you.
Whether you're doing it because you really want to change, or you're doing it for your own reasons, it means you are now blocking someone who could have actually been in that office, who could have made a change. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But maybe people come to this realization, of which I think I also came to it this very year, is like, to be honest, government won't really put food on your table. That's one thing. And then the only thing that government will do, it will just probably enable you a little bit to thrive into your business. But out of crisis, that's why billionaires are born.
More than anything, a lot of the time I feel like government gets in the way.
Are you sure?
I feel like government gets in the way.
But I think when there's a crisis and when there are more people suffering, That's why billionaires are born. That's why business people will strive and
make
more money.
So many millionaires were born out of COVID
and World War.
Yeah. And this is why the war in Congo will never end.
Never.
Because there are lots of people that are making a ton lot of money a day in Congo.
Yep. Because war and crisis is the biggest business that you can ever
destabilize a certain area. There are people that will always make money from stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, how do we arrive at this point?
We're talking about power, and then we're talking about people helping people. So I'm saying, like, you really can't help people even if you get into power. I don't think so. Like, you can help people to a point of whereby you give them food on their table.
No, I get the point that you're trying to make. But I feel like what you can do is create an environment where people can easily
thrive.
You know how they say a rising tide raises all ships. If you get the average, how old are you, Virgin? You say what? 21. If you get the average 21 in Zambia and the average 21-year-old in Egypt, because I tried to pick an African country, the access to resources that these two people would have is vastly different. Where they are, what they're thinking of doing with their lives. In fact, I shouldn't even ask Virgin because I like the trajectory that he's on, right? He comes, he shows up, he works. The average 21 right now, like if you to think Zambia, they're sitting on a bridge somewhere getting high off cough syrup.
True. That's very true.
Which is sad. So he's not even, he doesn't even represent the average 21-year-old. Because the average 21-year-old, bruh, it's sad.
They're
if they see more of things to, I don't know, like aspire to.
Yeah. But I think power is just sweet. So you can't really blame everybody who has money and wanting to enter power, because when you have money, the next thing you want is power.
But though, if you're smart, money brings power too.
Yeah.
If you're smart about it. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Is there anything else from your end there, Gob, that has happened that you want to speak about?
Not really.
I'm just going to run through the talking points that I've had here. So
I wish I could speak about what happened in Chingola, but I don't have much information. I just saw it when I was coming here. But it was crazy.
So the president is giving a speech and rocks start flying.
But what was the motive?
I've got no idea. This makes absolutely, and this is a slippery slope, bruh. Like the minute that things like these are left unchecked, I feel like it can only be worse from there.
I think the people who are representing the president on the ground from Chingola didn't do a good job, because
what you think that they could have told him the temperature of what's happening there?
They would have known to say, don't do this, approach it like this way. Because, the thing is, during these campaigns, these people who organize these campaigns, they have got an ability to transport people, for example, all the way from Kitwe to go and fill up the rally to support the president.
Right.
So people who came through and threw stones, probably those are the locals, and probably they did not get enough information what they wanted to hear. Because those people are not so very difficult. It's just a matter of a conversation. It's a conversation you need to have with them. So for them to reach a point of throwing stones, there was some motive that were not made. I don't think they did a good job, the people who are representing.
But if we were to be conspiracy theorists, do you think those people were genuinely upset about something and that was their way of protesting? Do you think those people were planted to deliberately cause a disturbance?
Looking at Kitwe, it can be a 50-50 situation. Because
Kitwe people are rowdy?
No, sorry, looking at Chingola, Chiwampala, because even before the president went to Chingola, I think there were about 2 or 3 riots that happened before the president went there over the same mine issue. This is what I'm saying. I wish I had more knowledge about it, but these riots did actually happen. So people are fighting about, I'm sure it's either rather terms and conditions over the mine or something.
Yeah.
Normally that's what all those riots happen. And by the way, sorry to divert, do you know why this police campaigns is in Kitwe?
No.
It is in Kitwe because during the Kaunda days or during the colonial days, the mines That's where the Zambian economy was. So most workers were in the mines. So every time people would want to voice out, they would protest through the mines. So it would take a lot of time to mobilize officers across the country to take them to Chingola and to stabilize the country. So they made the Kamfisa base there so they can have officers by standby so they can go and stabilize the thing. So Copper Belt, when it comes to Copper Belt and riots, that thing is meant for riots, regardless from the old time.
For real?
For real. This is why there's Kamfinsa, and everybody who knows about this, there's a term which goes at Kamfinsa Baloma, because those are people who are trained basically to call riots. So that's why I'm saying that the people just didn't do a good job about whatever happened in there, because people in the Copper Belt are known for riots. Like they are known, that's their way of voicing out their voice. So what happened there, it might be 50-50. It might be probably somebody planted them, or the actual people were upset about it. But regardless of what happened, that wasn't the right way of communicating.
No, it's not.
Because the office of the president is the office, whether you like the person or you don't like the person.
And I said that on the George Mtonga episode.
Yes, it's still the office. So whatever that you do to you,
respect it.
Respect the office.
That is true. Yeah. I agree. And that sort of takes me back to, did you see what happened to George Bush the other time that he had like a shoe thrown at him?
No.
You've never seen that clip?
No, update me.
I'm gonna send that to you. He was giving a press conference some time back, and there was this time it's not a rally, but he was addressing reporters, and this dude took off both his shoes and threw both his shoes at him. Nah, that was crazy. Quick run through Elon Musk. I don't know if you know about this, but Elon Musk, so the board for Tesla approved a pay package to give Elon Musk.
Okay.
So 79% of the board approved this pay package. I would like for you to guess how much you think they all agreed to give him.
Is it billion or million?
You just give me an amount.
20 billion?
How much?
20 billion?
20 billion. How much do you think, Virgin? 50 billion. You're both wrong. $1 trillion.
Did you accept it?
Yes.
Yo.
$1 trillion. Listen, that kind of money is vulgar.
Like, you can literally fit the whole Zambia right now. Like we can all afford Benz right now.
Bruh, his net worth right now is above $500 billion. That is more than the South African GDP.
Yo.
Never mind Zambia.
And then now he has $1 trillion now.
If Elon Musk tomorrow woke up and he had enough money that Zambia is worth, he would kill himself.
Because he has made a loss.
He was like, I can't even afford to, I don't know, put gas in my plane.
But also, if you had that kind of money, what the first thing that you do?
I don't think there's anything that you can do with $1 trillion that you can do with 500 billion, to be honest. There's no plane that you can buy which you cannot buy with 500 billion. Do you know how much $1 billion is? Can you call $1 billion is 1,000 million?
Million, yeah.
That's 1 billion, 1,000 million.
US dollars. Don't forget that.
That's US dollars.
Yeah.
And now imagine 10 billion. Now imagine 100 billion. Now imagine 500. You don't have to not only work but invest. You cannot finish that money.
You can't. This is why like he started investing in things to do with space now, because there's nothing.
Yes.
There's nothing he can do.
He has studied and finished Earth. He's finished it.
Let me go up, bro.
He says, no, let me try another planet because I've mastered this ish. In fact, my competition are aliens.
Aliens are for real.
Not you niggas.
Not you niggas, man.
My competition are aliens. I've mastered you niggas. Your people are not my competition anymore. Yarr.
Yo.
More power to him for a South African too.
Hey.
Who was bullied at Pretoria High.
Victoria. I think he needs to write, I don't know, more books, whatever it is that, how he managed to crack the system, I don't know, like, cause
and you know, he's the guy that, I don't know if he still owns it or he started, but it's the guy who was behind PayPal.
Really?
Yes, that was Elon Musk.
Because that was really smart, like.
PayPal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the craziest thing is for him to be worth 500 billion, he only owns 11% of Tesla.
Yeah.
That's how crazy this is. Yeah. And there was this horrible hurricane in Jamaica. I don't know if you heard about that.
No.
Category 5.
No.
Destroyed the island, man. Nah, it is sad. I don't have enough information about this. I'll just run through some of the talking points. New York has elected a new Muslim mayor, Zoran Mamdani. Now, this is incredible because I followed this story for quite a while. And why this is incredible is because Zoran was up against big money. There were people, I think about 26 millionaires who put money together, including the founder of Airbnb. They put money together to keep him out of office. He was up against people like Andrew Cuomo. Is it Andrew Cuomo? Or is Andrew Cuomo the brother? But it was against Cuomo, who too raised quite a lot of money. But and Trump even went publicly and said, if you elect this guy as mayor, I am not going to, approve some money which was due or owed to New York. Against all that, he still took over 50% of the votes. And I listened to his speech, and this guy spoke about how his father told him that you don't have to tell people you're a Muslim. Because you know how Americans are when it comes to Muslims. You don't, but that's what he ran on. He did not hide it. And this guy was born in Uganda. I don't know if you know this.
Yes, I saw that.
I think he went to school in South Africa.
So he's African.
And he is the youngest mayor, I think 34.
34 years old.
This is incredible, man.
And New York City, that's the city that with most billionaires, actually.
Yeah.
Yo.
I've said this over and over again that what Cuomo was running on was the campaign that he was going to protect the rich people, the wealthy people, give them more business, tax them less. And what Zoran ran on was the fact that he was for the people and he was going to make like bus rides free, make housing more affordable. And so he spoke to the masses. It still comes back full circle to the guys that are running for office like Simon and Slap, etc., which is if you run on real policy, you know what I mean? If you pull on people's heartstrings, and I hope to God that he actually does what he ran on.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what is or who is against you. You most likely will take this. Yeah. So big shout out to Zoran. Not like he watches this podcast anyway, but if you do, what else do we have here? We've got the Tanzanian elections, and there were like mad riots.
Oh.
And there were apparently, did you see this story where there were Kenyans who wanted to cross over into Tanzania to help the Tanzanians protest?
Really?
Yes, the Kenyans youth were like, let us in. We want to show you how this is done. I swear to God, I don't know what school Kenyans went to be taught how to protest, but these niggas are on another level.
I love those guys.
I saw a guy smoking tear gas. So this thing is supposed to make me run away and go home. No, bring it. I want to smoke it.
I want to smoke it out. Hey.
But there was so much controversy around the election of, what's her name? The Tanzanian president.
The name has gone.
And I've seen some people castigate their own presidents. I saw Ruto was being castigated for attending the inauguration. And they were saying you shouldn't have done that. And I don't know if this is true or not, but the inauguration was held at an army barrack.
Yep.
Did you see that?
I saw that. But
And she had 98% of the votes.
Ish, 98.
So why are you at an army barrack? Who are you afraid of?
Ish, 98, like, come on. Just put maybe like 60, you understand?
Listen, 98 is wild. At that point, you do not care what people are going to think.
Hey.
You took 98% of the votes.
But then the question,
who were they running up against? Kandeke? Because he's the only other one who can get 2%. You're saying the question is?
If 98% voted for her.
It's a joke, by the way.
If 98% voted, then why the riots?
Well, that's my point. And why at an army barrack? Who are you afraid of? Because 98% of the country loves you.
Everybody wants you.
Well, not 98% of the country, but 98% of the people who register to vote.
Yep.
Is what we need to. That's just wild, man.
Wild.
And when she came in, she was very progressive.
Yep.
But if there's a guy right now who I feel is doing the right things, but all presidents do, like in their first couple of years, is the new Malawian president.
The one who came back.
The old dude.
Not right.
Like he's made education free now.
But you had issues there with that.
Uchakwera. I think I was gangster. I have seen on some networks, I don't know if you can do it, Gob, but I've seen like Jimmy Kimmel do it when they are able to search, for example, for every single time that Donald Trump has said a certain word and then create a collage. Like if Donald Trump has ever said the word Zambia in the last 8 years, they can find the clip and the exact time that he said that.
If it's on YouTube, it's possible. If the clip is on YouTube, I know how to do that.
You know how to like search for...
If the video is on YouTube.
I want to create a collage for every time that I spoke about Lazarus because I said it over and over again.
Yeah. It was a joke.
I'm about to just finish off on my talking points. I want to see what else they have here. So yeah, man, I'm not going to say anything bad about Tanzania because I do plan on going to Tanzania. Women there are beautiful. Yeah, I did see some comments about HH also attending the inauguration. That was it diplomacy? Was it endorsement? Because you kind of have to think strategically.
No, but we have a lot with Tanzania.
That's my point, is if you don't go, all them cars coming from B Forward, it's a wrap for you. Gas,
even our petrol
fuel.
They'll just block it.
Because they've got a port there.
Yeah. No. He had to do what he had to do.
Yeah, man. I don't have enough information on this. So there's been killings of Christians in Nigeria and Sudan. And I've seen that Trump was saying that he wants to get involved, though he says he's not a Christian. I don't have enough information to speak about that. But yeah, I've been seeing all over them socials. How long have we been running now? An hour 36. Yeah. About killings in Nigeria and Sudan for Christians. Look, I'm not going to speak about that because I don't have enough information. But yeah, man, that was our week's episode. I honestly really do want us to air after this episode. Which one's my camera? That one. I really do want us to air the three-step cartel episode.
Yeah, with
I was talking to Kalinga and he was saying that he feels like there was low energy in there. I don't. I liked it.
We just need somebody to translate.
Do the translation?
Yeah.
I can. Of some of the words, not everything. I understood some of what they said.
Okay, cool.
But are you telling me with technology and AI, we're not able to get a live translation?
We are, but I don't want to mislead people.
You don't have the what?
Mislead the viewers. So it's better somebody who truly understands it.
Okay, you know what? I have got their manager's number.
Okay, sure.
So send me the clip. I'll send it to her, and we can have subtitles of what they were saying.
Cool.
But I would really love for that to go up because their performance was fire. The performance was. Is there anything that you might want to speak about that we left out?
No.
Are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Big shout out to Brothers. I noticed we did not thank them for bringing us this incredible episode. Big shout out to Tecno, my family. And I have not given away a lot of goodies. I think I will do that on my page. So keep an eye on my page. I'll give away a couple of things. I have brought some of the things that I would be giving away on the podcast. So I will speak about how and to who and when on my page. I also know that Tecno will be sponsoring CAF. And I've been speaking to Barbara Banda and her manager, and we're going to be flying her to Morocco for CAF. That's where it's happening, right? Morocco. Yeah. Yeah, man. Is there anything else that I left out? No. I'm going to go home. But until the very next episode, where we're going to have the 3-Step Cartel, this guy has also performed at the Nyamachoma Festival. Incredible guys. 2 guys out of Pretoria, South Africa, that I think you guys might enjoy. So yeah, until the next episode, good people, have an awesome day. Cheers.